An update on the COVID-19 situation here. There were no new cases in the community among the 10 confirmed today. The last time there were no local cases was on September 27th. Of the 10 new cases, 4 were from worker dormitories and 6 were imported. The 6 had been placed on stay-home notices upon their arrival in Singapore. Now more details will be released tonight.
Meanwhile, COVID-19 patients in Singapore will be involved in an international trial to test an antibody treatment for the disease. The National Centre for Infectious Diseases said that it is ready to enroll the first patients for the monoclonal antibody treatment trial, but did not provide more details. A monoclonal antibody is a purified, highly active antibody that targets the spike protein of the coronavirus. Patients on the trial will receive either the antibody or placebo, along with the antiviral drug remdesivir.
In other local news, on the second day of Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong's libel suit against blogger Leong Soo-hyun, an expert witness said a Facebook post sharing an article with shocking allegations about PM Lee would have spread more quickly than articles correcting the fake news. Dr. Phan Tuan Quang from the Hong Kong University Business School had estimated that Mr. Leong's post would have appeared on the Facebook news feeds of about 11,700 users. But Mr. Leong's lawyer, Mr. Lim Tean, said the report was simply guesswork, pointing out that the academic did not have actual data about a Facebook post to work with. Disagreeing, Dr. Phan said he had worked with Facebook's data science teams quite extensively and published 4 papers on their data set.
Meanwhile, Mr. Lim also told the judge that Mr. Leong would not be taking the stand to be cross-examined, saying it was not necessary to do so as the case was so frivolous and vexatious, to which PM Lee's lawyer, Mr. Davinder Singh, said, quote, "is deeply disappointing and is something that comes as no surprise." The hearing has been adjourned until November. Novena Global Healthcare Group co-founders and directors Terence Low and Nelson Low have agreed to legally separate all their business interests. Under the separation agreement issued yesterday, both the Low cousins have agreed to complete the share transfers and resignations of directorships by November 5th, barring any unforeseeable difficulties. The cousins, together with Bellagraph Nova Group chairman Evangeline Shen, came under scrutiny in August after launching a takeover bid for English Premier League club Newcastle United.
More co-curricular activities will be allowed to resume after the year-end examinations for primary and secondary schools, as well as JCs, are over. The Education Ministry said today that up to 50 people, an increase from 20 currently, will be allowed to take part in the CCAs except for higher risk activities. The National School Games and Singapore Youth Festival Arts presentation will also resume from 2021. And students will be able to participate in outward-bound Singapore learning activities from next year.
According to the Building and Construction Authority's preliminary findings, the collapse of a ventilation duct in a Next Mall cinema that left 2 moviegoers injured was most likely due to a waterlogged insulation material whose weight had overloaded the duct's supporting brackets. BCA had found that a significant amount of water had accumulated in the layer of acoustic material surrounding the air conditioning and mechanical ventilation duct. Investigations are ongoing and are expected to be completed by end October.